And there's a story about the Russian businessman Evgeny Lebedev, who owns the Evening Standard, he owns the Independent, and his peerage. We're going to ask the government about it, but the government says that his peerage, it was all vetted, everybody who gets those is all on merit.
Well, I'm very concerned about that story because it goes to the heart of national security, and there's at least the suggestion that the government and the Prime Minister were warned that there was a national security risk in this particular appointment. I think in the circumstances, what the appropriate thing is for the Intelligence and Security Committee, which is a cross-party committee in Parliament that can have access to confidential material. I think this case should be referred to that committee so they can look into this story, this allegation, which is very serious because, of course, it's a matter of national security. I hope the government will answer it today, obviously in relation to any questions that are put to the government, but I think the right thing to do is to refer it to the committee, cross-party committee, that can look at the confidential material and come to a view on what actually happened and the risk that the government may or may not have taken.
But just to be clear, do you have any evidence, or what evidence do you have that this should be looked at in greater detail?
All I've seen is what's being reported in the media, and that's why, rather than form my own view on it, I think the right thing to do is to refer it to the Intelligence and Security Committee, because there will be, we've got, a fiercely free and independent press which will look into this, quite right too, but there needs to be a process, and I think that the best thing is if it goes to the committee, because then they can look at the confidential material as well and form a view on it.